So here it is, the new Behringer Motor 61 that I just received yesterday. And I've been playing with it a little bit and trying to figure out how to get it set up. And I've found a few problems that are actually making me think I might need to send this back. But we'll have to see what they say when I get in touch with support and see if they have a solution for me. So what's happening right now, so you can see the first three faders there, and I've got this running in Midi mode here instead of MC mode, and was just trying to program in all the assign all the Midi channels to everything here in Ableton. And you can see the first three faders, when you move them, I'm going to move this down here, and it brings that fader to the top on channel 1. When I move it up, it goes straight to the bottom. And the first three faders seem to be doing that. Actually, this fader is not working at all, and that's definitely assigned. Oh, that's controlling 3 actually. Yeah, that's okay. There it is. So you could see just a little movement there brings it to the top as I pull it down. Now the rest of them seem to be working alright. The rest of them are good. The weird thing is I've got this nano control over here, and when I adjust, I'm gonna move channel 1 here on the nano control, and when I move that, it seems to work fine and brings that fader down in the right direction. But yeah, the faders themselves, these first three, just seem to be having problems. So pitch bend was a little clicky when I first got it, but it seems to have gone away. And the only other issue I noticed was this knob here, this rotary knob, was when you turned it, it almost felt like there was a piece of sand or something inside of the knob. And I just kind of pulled it up a little bit, and after that it seemed to be fine. So the knobs feel nice. Behringer recommends using this thing in Mackie control mode. But my main issue with that is I would like to set up 32 tracks in my DAW, and then have these fader banks and encoder banks and pad banks be able to switch between those 32 tracks. And when you're in Mackie control mode, all of these bank controls here have other functions, and there might be a way to switch banks. I'm sure there's a way to switch banks in Mackie control mode, but I like to have everything simple on the front of my keyboard, and I don't want to be having to remember, this does that and this does some other function, and not have it clearly labeled on the panel here. So the other problems I've been having with this thing too is certain keys in MIDI mode on the keyboard itself are doing odd things, like you saw when I was pressing that, the faders moved there. Now these first ones are switching, they're switching, it's basically acting as a track select on these keys here. And then the center ones, this was playing before. Let's see here. Some of these keys, see, these are working here, but when you get up to the top here, it starts acting funny too. Like this key pulls that side view away there, and some of these actually switch between yeah, there you go. I'm just pressing this key here on the keyboard, really. instead of playing the instrument, it's switching views here on Ableton. So yeah, there's some issues. I've updated the firmware to the latest version, and so got to try to explain this to tech support, and we'll see what they say, and hopefully I can provide an update and everything will be worked out. All right, take care.